Is dog training a good side hustle? The answer is yes. Dog training is one of the most practical and flexible side hustles for dog lovers, especially if you want to earn extra income without quitting your main job. With the right training and a simple business setup, beginners can start offering sessions locally, building experience and growing their income over time. My name is Deborah and I own peoplelovinganimals.com, and I'm going to give you in the description box of this video a link to this post on my website that talks about whether dog training is a good side hustle and all the reasons why it is. In the description box, I'm also going to give you a link for my recommendation for your dog training certification training, which you can do online. And I'm also going to give you a link to request a printable checklist of 10 things to do to become a professional dog trainer. So don't forget to grab those when you're done with the video. In today's video, we're going to cover what you need to know, startup costs, skills required, earning potential, and how to get certified as a professional dog trainer. I'm going to give you a link in the description box to watch this free workshop from professional dog trainer Doggy Dan, where he describes his Dog Trainer Academy, which is the dog training certification program that I recommend. And I'm going to talk with you a little bit more about that in this video. So in this video, we're going to cover, is dog training a profitable side hustle? What skills and training do you need to start? What are the startup costs and time requirements? Who is dog training a good side hustle for? And then we're going to talk about Doggy Dan's Dog Trainer Academy, which is my top recommendation. Is dog training a profitable side hustle? Dog training as a side hustle simply means offering paid training sessions part-time, usually evenings or weekends, while keeping your main job. It's basically becoming a part-time dog trainer, and yes, it can absolutely be profitable as a side hustle, especially if you price your services correctly and focus on building a steady flow of local clients. Most private dog trainers charge by the session, and rates can vary depending on location, experience, and the type of training offered. For beginners, realistic starting rates often fall between $75 and $150 per private session, depending on your area and the type of training offered. Even at the lower end, doing just 2 sessions a week at $75 brings in about $600 a month. Trainers who see 4 to 6 clients per week can often earn $1,000 to $2,500 a month, which lines up with what many part-time trainers report. And because advanced behavior training often commands higher pricing, income can grow quickly as your confidence and skills develop. Group classes are another way side hustle trainers can boost their earnings. You can hold monthly dog training classes at your local library, for example, where everyone pays a small fee for a 1 or 2 hour workshop. Even a simple basic obedience class can become a regular, reliable income stream if you build a word of mouth in your community. Again, I'm going to give you a link in the description box to go ahead and request this free checklist, 10 steps to become a professional dog trainer. What skills and training do you need to start? Dog training as a side hustle does not require you to be a natural dog whisperer, but certain skills do make a difference. You'll be working with both dogs and people, so patience, clear communication, and empathy are essential. You'll also need to be comfortable explaining step-by-step instructions to owners and encouraging them to practice between sessions. On a technical side, you'll need a basic understanding of dog behavior, body language, and how dogs learn. Modern dog training emphasizes positive, reward-based methods rather than punishment or intimidation. Learning how to become a professional dog trainer in today's world means committing to humane, science-based techniques that build trust instead of fear. If you're wondering how to become a dog trainer for beginners, online training is one of the easiest ways to get started. A structured program can walk you from zero experience to being able to handle real life training situations. Looking for a course that teaches you how to work with owners, solve common dog behavior problems, and structure your sessions professionally. One option is Doggy Dan's Dog Trainer Academy, which is designed specifically to help everyday lovers become certified dog trainers. It covers dog psychology, practical training, real life case studies, and business setup so that you can move beyond just loving dogs into actually earning income as a trainer. Look at how cute this picture is. I used to have a little wiener dog named Taz, and before her, I had one wiener dog named Maggie. They're so darn cute. What are the startup costs and time requirements? Compared to many side hustles, dog training is relatively low cost to start. You can keep expenses modest while you test the waters and grow your client list. The main categories to consider are education, basic equipment, and minimal business setup. For education, expect to invest in a quality course or program that teaches you both training skills and how to work with clients. Prices can vary, but a comprehensive online program is often far less expensive than in-person trade schools or degree programs. This is especially helpful if you're exploring how to become a dog trainer online while keeping your current job. By the way, you can go through this training on Doggy Dan's Dog Training Academy and make a full-blown career out of dog training. And I'm going to be doing a video about that very shortly, if that's what you're looking for. Equipment costs are usually manageable: a few different leashes, a long line, treats, or a treat pouch, clickers, or perhaps some simple training tools like mats or place markers. Many of these items are inexpensive, and you may already own some of them if you have a dog. As your side hustle grows, you may choose to add business insurance, a simple website, or printed materials like business cards. You can start small and upgrade as income allows, rather than spending heavily up front. Dog training fits well around a regular work schedule. Most clients prefer evenings and weekends, which means you can line up sessions outside your main job. Starting with 1 or 2 evenings a week plus an occasional Saturday is usually enough to test whether you enjoy the work and can handle the schedule. Also, if you, for example, just wanted to do Saturdays, 1 or 2 sessions every Saturday, that could also create a nice side income for you if you didn't want to work evenings. Because you control how many clients you accept, this side hustle can remain small and flexible or gradually expand as you gain experience. If you reach a point where demand is high and you love the work, you may eventually decide to transition from a side hustle status to a full-time dog training business. Again, there's a link to the free checklist. Who is dog training a good side hustle for? This is important for you to consider. Dog training is a particularly good side hustle for anyone who genuinely enjoys spending time with animals and helping others. It can also be a great fit for teachers, vet techs, pet sitters, groomers, or anyone who already spends time around dogs and wants to add an extra income stream while doing something more specialized. It's also a meaningful option if you're looking for a side hustle that feels rewarding, not just profitable. Seeing a fearful or reactive dog become calmer or helping a frustrated owner finally enjoy walks again can be deeply satisfying. If you value both income and impact, dog training checks both boxes. And you don't have to be a person who, you're a vet tech or you're a dog sitter or you work with your local SPCA. You don't have to have that kind of experience in order to be a dog trainer. Anybody can. As long as you love dogs and you're willing to go through the training and you're willing to be patient and help people to work with their dogs, you can do it. Here's Doggy Dan's with a couple of his dogs, and his program says you can make between $2,000 and $5,000 a month as a dog trainer, and you can actually make more than that. There's lots of ways to scale and expand your business once you get started. My top recommendation for training to become a dog trainer, if you're serious about becoming a dog trainer, whether it's part-time, full-time, or simply as a way to create a more meaningful career, my top recommendation is Doggy Dan's Dog Trainer Academy. Professional dog trainer and behavioral specialist Doggy Dan has been my #1 recommendation for dog and puppy training for more than 10 years. His training methods are kind, effective, and easy to follow. He teaches those very same methods in his academy. That makes me really happy, actually, because I really do believe in Doggy Dan's training. He just makes it easy for people. His training is based on dog psychology, not the way people think, but the way dogs think. And I think that's what sets it apart from just like traditional training for dogs. And so when I found out that he created this dog trainer academy, I'm really excited about it, because now he's going to be teaching people how to train dogs in exactly the same way he trains dogs, which I think it's just a kind of a way to clone Doggy Dan. You know what I mean? Like, more dogs are helped, more people are helped as a result of his program. I'm just excited about it. Doggy Dan's Training Academy is the most beginner-friendly program I have found, and it teaches exactly what new trainers need most: how to understand dog behavior, how to communicate effectively with both dogs and owners, and how to secure real client sessions from day one. What makes this program especially valuable is that it goes far beyond training theory. You get real case studies, step-by-step guidance, business training, and support, so you can actually start earning money as a trainer, not just learn the skills. And what we mean by case studies is, within this program, you're going to be able to actually go with Doggy Dan on training sessions. They're going to be videotaping Doggy Dan, literally like showing up at the door, introducing himself, working with the dog, working with the owners. You're going to be able to shadow Doggy Dan. And I think that's just a really cool benefit to this particular program, is you get to actually watch Doggy Dan and how he works as a dog trainer. And I just think that's better than any textbook or any classroom situation training you can get. If you want a clear, proven path into this career, you can click to watch Doggy Dan explain what's included in the academy and how it works. I'm going to give you in the description box a link to my full in-depth review of this program. And again, I'm going to give you the link so you can watch Doggy Dan's workshop, you can meet Doggy Dan, and Doggy Dan will explain this program a whole lot better than I have here. That's me, by the way. Is dog training a good side job? Dog training can be an excellent side hustle if you're willing to invest in learning, practice your skills, and start small while you build experience. The startup costs are relatively low, the schedule is flexible, and the earning potential grows as your reputation and confidence increase. Most importantly, it allows you to make a difference in the lives of both dogs and their owners. Don't forget to grab your free checklist in the post. If you want to visit this post, I'm going to give you some additional resources about becoming a dog trainer and some other certification programs. And also you'll have a link to all of my posts about becoming a dog trainer. So I hope so much that this video was helpful. I would love it if you would come back and comment on this video and let me know if you did sign up for Doggy Dan's training, how you like it. If you don't like it, please come back and tell me. I really want to have honest feedback from my viewers on this program. And if you do complete the program, come back and tell us how you're doing. You know why? Because it will help other people watching this video in the future to hear some real life testimonials about people who tried out this program. Okay, so I would appreciate that so much. Please like the video if it was helpful. Please subscribe if you would like more of this sort of content. And again, my name is Deborah, and my website is peoplelovinganimals.com. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.